Hello Benjamin, my name's Lauren. Thanks for coming in to answer a few questions. Let's just get straight to it. Let's start with some background. Could you tell us about yourself? Why did you go on to become an engineer?
G'day Lauren. Firstly, my name's Benjamin. I'm from Coffs Harbour. That's where I was born. I love the beach, love to get out in the waves and surf. I love my sport as well. After I finished high school, I decided to look into what I believed in, and that was sustainability for like the engineering prospect of a better future, looking towards less developed countries and how we have the responsibility to sort of help them out and bring them up to what we have in our first world culture. So yes, that is sort of what stems from my belief to do engineering and hopefully grow it from there. Yeah.
Great. So why do you want to work for this organisation?
So like I said before, it sort of comes down to the structure that this company has a strong emphasis on sustainability and their approach to source materials, and that is sustainable. And I love in engineering the creative aspect of using computer-aided design to really develop new and intuitive like ways of developing a product to help sustain the world. And
So what is the transferable skill you would most like to develop during this internship and why?
so yeah, that also comes down to, like I said before, is the computer-aided design using CAD, Revit, all these software I've really doing my own time to help also bring forward, to help myself and also help the company to display these ideas that they maybe have and bring them to fruition in a more practical sense.
Alright, so in a minute or less, explain the technical aspects of your field as if communicating with a person who has no technical background.
Okay, so engineering is a very technical profession. It does involve a lot of mathematics and science. But if someone was to ask me what a mechanical engineer does, I would pull up a piece of technology, whether that's my phone or even a wallet, has some mechanical aspects to it, like the material structure used, which is a strong and a really fundamental basis of what mechanical engineering is. The materials and also the function of how they work.
Okay, so tell me about an ethically challenging situation you found yourself in, and how did you deal with it?
Okay, so yeah, over the summer 2017, I found myself with an internship in my hometown of Coffs Harbour, and what they did was they specialised in a lot of air conditioning for multi-storey complexes. And in Coffs Harbour, they're doing a really exciting project they're building a hospital. And part of my job, I had a really great boss who really brought me up to speed with what they're doing and kept me involved in everything that was going on around the office. So an ethical challenge here, and what I was facing along with the team and that I got to have some involvement with, was in air conditioning we had two different sources. We had a big multi-complex rooms that cooled the air and then that ventilated into the building, or we had one main system, one fundamental big system. And the ethical challenge here was the one fundamental system produced an air oxide that in a hospital can be dangerous to people who are susceptible to airborne diseases and airborne, not parasites, but just in the air, you know. So the ethical decision here was to decide whether to go for the more efficient, better, cooled ventilation system, or a smaller one that was more expensive, but it was reducing the risk of these air parasites. So we ended up coming to a conclusion where we chose safety over cost efficiency. So I think that's how we dealt with it in a grouply manner and communication within the office.
Great. So how have you demonstrated your excellent communication skills?
My communication skills, I'm usually in group work. I do enjoy talking to people. I do enjoy the challenge of public speaking, even though at times I'm probably not as best as what some of my colleagues might be. But I do enjoy the challenge, and I do like to think that I can step up and get involved and talk to people multiple people on stage, or even if it's in front of a class or a group of peers.
Great, so thank you for coming in to see us and answering all these questions. We have a few more applicants to interview, but we'll let you know our decision in a few days.
Awesome, thank you.